Good morning, everybody. It's Ramona Remisat here again with another angel guidance message. And today's message is for May the 10th. And I have to first say happy birthday, Bono. If you guys have been watching me, you know I'm a huge U2 fan. I'm getting so pumped because I'm going to see him on Friday in Vancouver. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, we got that out of the way. For today's angel guidance message, we're working today with the magical unicorns. Opened my cupboard and bang, it just kind of jumped right out at me. So that's going to be today's deck. And the message for today is listen to your true feelings. Now this is interesting because you may remember last week the counselor card came up. And I was saying how a lot of people right now are feeling drained because friends and clients and patients and students and all these different people are kind of like draining them. They're using them as almost like the 1-800 crisis line. And I said, that's okay, but also make sure that, you know, those people reciprocate and your feelings get listened to. And now this is saying, listen to your true feelings and don't let others talk you into doing something you know is wrong. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see some new people popping in. That's awesome. So today's card, like I said, is listen to your feelings and don't let other people talk you into doing something you know is wrong. So you know when you need to make a decision and you're kind of all over the place and you're like, should I do this? Should I do that? Right? We should all over ourselves, I always say. You know, we tend to turn to other people for advice, right? What would you do? What do you think? And, you know, sometimes they'll give you what they feel is their advice, but they may, you know, kind of give you a convincing argument. And, you know, then you use your logical mind and you kind of process it that way. And you're like, yeah, you know, that kind of makes sense and okay. And, you know, but deep down it doesn't resonate or it's not clicking or it's not in alignment with who you really are. So really run everything that you're hearing from people through that filter of your gut. Okay, yeah, you know, logic has to play a part in it. Something, you know, has to make logical sense when you make a decision. But at the same time, you know, really trust your own instincts, right? They won't lead you astray. Trust me on this, okay? I do so many things by feel without even, you know, really making a lot of sense. Like we bought our lot, our home on feel, a vacation property, kind of on, like we weren't even looking for anything. You know, kind of happened upon this. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, really listen to yourself today. So if you can get into a place today where you have some time on your own to really tap into your own inner feelings, get outside maybe, you know, if you can, take a walk, get out in nature, be around water, take a bath. Even if you're just in the shower, you know, tune in. What are you picking up intuitively? If you're exercising today, really pay attention to what gut feelings and thoughts and ideas are popping in. You know, even if you're puttering around the house and you're vacuuming or washing dishes or just doing chores, same thing, right? Again, in those moments, that's when we kind of turn off our busy brain and we allow the guidance to come through. So listen to your true feelings. Now, the other thing the angels are saying with this card is if you already have a sense of what it is that you know, you're really being guided to do or a direction you're being led into, but you're still not sure, you're kind of waffling about it, this is what you can do. You can ask, you know, for a sign with that. And what I always do is I say, angels, I feel like you're guiding me to do whatever, you know, fill in the blank. And if it's optimal, you know, if this is truly optimal for me, please show me a clear sign in the physical world that I will easily recognize in the next 48 hours, right? And so I'm asking for a clear sign in the physical. I don't want it in a dream, you know, none of that. I want to see it so I know for sure. And I give them a time frame, right? And so some of the common things they may show you are coins, right? You probably heard the saying, pennies from heaven, right? So you may be finding coins everywhere. You might find feathers. Even if you're in a park and you're thinking, oh, of course I'm going to see feathers, there's birds. That's still a sign, okay? You didn't have to see the feathers. You could have gone down a different route or whatever, but you saw them, right? So it's a sign. So coins, feathers, birds, or butterflies. And usually when they show up, they come in like weird numbers or weird circumstance. And they don't have to be real. They could be in a picture, a painting, on TV, whatever. Okay, and on an article of clothing in a store, whatever. It doesn't have to be real ones. And number sequences is another way. So if you see 444 or 777 or the 111, any of those number sequences is also a sign. Now, you might not get any of those signs, but you might get something that's just sort of like, wow, and you intuitively know that's your sign because it's really significant to you, so that counts too. Okay, so if you're unsure, that's something that you can kind of, get validation or proof, if you will, that you are indeed picking up the guidance and you are on the right track, but really listen to your own feelings about it. Our bodies are the most accurate divination tool that we have, and we've gotten away from listening to our bodies. We're so much in our head, we're so much external, we're always running outside of ourselves for answers, and that's what my job is. My job is to teach people that they don't have to go outside of themselves for answers, that we have it within us. So you can tap into your own inner body wisdom, into your angel's guidance, all of that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Do you have any questions? Let me know if that's making sense. You can hit the heart button or send me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like that. And that's your homework today, is to really tune in. So like I said, try to squeeze in some time where you can have to yourself, just to sort of sit and be and see what might be popping in for you. And don't let others bully you into something or talk you into something. It kind of goes back to the assertiveness message before too, about standing up for what you need without blaming or complaining and just stating what you need. I need blah, 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 right? That's being assertive. And it's okay to say no to things if you don't want to do them or if they're not yours to do. So that's continuation of that message as well, right? Standing up for yourself, not being a doormat, and not letting people take advantage of you. Okay, so that's it for today. If you haven't seen yesterday's episode of my web show, Takeaway Tip Tuesday, scroll down this page. Actually, it's pinned at the top, so you should see it fairly easily, and you can tune into that because I really bust some myths, or not really myths. I kind of clarify why the law of attraction might not be working so great for you. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, law of attraction doesn't work. It's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, whatever. And it's not that it doesn't work. It's that a lot of people are getting in their own way with it. So the good news is it's a pretty easy fix, and I talk all about that, how you can do that and really tap into it, because it's extremely real and it's extremely powerful when you know what you're doing with it. Okay, so make sure you go back and watch that. And if you think it's helpful, please share it out. If you think today's video is helpful, please share it out. Feel free to comment. If you're watching the replay, you can comment as well. I'll scroll back through and I'll comment on your comments, or I'll answer a question if you have a question. And if you haven't yet got my free video series, what are you waiting for? It's called The 3 Essential Steps to Getting Anything You Want in Life. And I outline they're really simple steps, but really powerful. Again, spiritual stuff is not meant to be complicated, because if it was complicated, nobody would do it, right? So it's simple, but powerful. So if you want to get your hands on that, just go to ramonaremisat.com/free gift. Then go to your inbox, and you're going to see an email that's asking you to confirm, okay? With our spam laws, you won't get anything from me until you confirm that you want it. So you have to open that email, click the link, and then you're going to get the videos in your inbox. And if you don't see that email asking you to confirm, check your spam and your junk folders, especially if you have a Gmail account, okay? So I'll put the link for that below. You can get your hands on the free videos, and have a fantastic day, everybody. Make sure you're listening to your feelings, and join me here tomorrow morning for another angel guidance message. Have a great day.